Lay Your Sleeping Head by Michael Nava. I thought I was getting a murder mystery with a gay detective. What I got was half a gay romance and half a murder mystery, and neither was satisfying. It seems like half of the audiobook was setting the scene for the murder. We know who the victim is going to be and we can guess how it's going to happen. The question is, when and by whom? And so, for chapter after chapter, we hear about Henry Rios's infatuation with a handsome junkie rent boy called Hugh Paris. Does he fall in love? Perhaps. Their romance was so short it's hard to tell. So that goes on and on with some graphic descriptions. And then the murder happens. Shock, horror, whatever. And so Henry tries to solve it. Characters come and go, sometimes referred to as X, sometimes referred to as Y, so it makes it a bit confusing. And then, literally in the last half hour, Henry solves it all. But we don't get to see how it's all worked out. All the clues suddenly come out thick and fast as Henry confronts the alleged perpetrator in a monologue. The alleged perpetrator eventually says, "But how can you prove it?" And then the book ends. I don't recall being so disappointed by an ending. If the ending had been good, I would have said, skip the first 4 or 5 chapters and just dive into him solving the mystery, but I was left so deflated. And then there's the epilogue, more eye-rolling and tutting from me. Clearly this appealed to a lot of people as 1. This is a retelling of a previous story, and 2. It's the first in a series, but I won't be going near those other books. I didn't get the relationship between Henry and Hugh or Henry and Grant, who appears later. Their only defining characteristic is that they're exceptionally good looking. I couldn't fathom why Henry was going after or falling for this junkie prostitute other than his good looks. Maybe he was just after good sex, which Hugh provided, although the whole daddy thing felt off as well. The explanation about it being about power just didn't ring true. For the most part, I did like the writing. Michael Nava paints a good picture, although sometimes I felt details were added for no reason other than to take up space on the page. Finally, I wasn't a fan of the narrator, Tom Rivera. He's not particularly good at differentiating the characters, with the exception of Grant, who just sounds ridiculous. Overall, he's not a bad narrator by any means, but there are better ones out there. Would I listen to another audiobook written by Michael Nava? Probably not. Would I listen to another audiobook in this series? Definitely not. Would I listen to another audiobook narrated by Tom Rivera? Possibly. All in all, I'd give the book 2 out of 5 and the narrator 3 out of 5. Have you listened to this audiobook? Was your review more favorable than mine? Let me know in the comments below. By the way, don't forget to like and subscribe for more content as I aim to publish a new review every week.